How did you get rich?
We do about
Even for like a month after it happened, I was like, is this for real?
I can't pinpoint how many, but at least I would say probably.
I've always wondered how much personal finance experts make, so today I'm at the largest personal finance conference in the world to ask them myself.
Hey, okay, let it be known. I'm working hard when I ain't on the phone. This ain't a home, this ain't a phone.
My name is Kristen Metter. I'm a certified public accountant, and I run an accounting firm called Grading Accounting.
Have you ever gotten somebody in trouble with the IRS?
I'm proud to say no, but I've gotten many people out of trouble. Shameless plug.
How long did it take you before you started making money with this?
It was pretty quick. It had basically met my financial needs within the first 6 months.
How did you do that?
Just leveraging the contacts I already had and letting them know what I was doing. And the great thing is, so many people need bookkeepers and everyone needs tax accountants.
So after 3 years, where are you at from a revenue perspective?
We do about $20K per month in revenue.
So if you thought that was a lot, wait till you hear what these next experts are making. How did you get started? Tell me about your story.
So I'm a personal finance blogger. I write at wallethacks.com, and it's really hard because for a while you're not going to make much.
How long did it take you to make your first dollar?
My first real money didn't come for probably a good 5-6 months. From there, things start to compound.
How long did it take you to make your first $1 million?
Many years, but at least 4 or 5.
So Dan, you're with the Penny Hoarder. Do you think that somebody can still build a company like that now?
Absolutely.
So Penny Hoarder, it was about a $50 million a year company. How long do you think it would take somebody to get to that? Like, is that a unicorn, or is that something where...
Yeah, Penny Hoarder is definitely a unicorn in this space, obviously. But I think with the right idea, the right approach, it wouldn't take too long, 2 to 5 years.
Can you tell me a little bit about what you do?
I'm a certified public accountant, and I focus on helping individuals who think that they're living paycheck to paycheck understand that the money that they're looking for is hidden in their expenses.
How long have you been in the online space?
I actually started my business last year.
Cool. Are you doing it full-time?
No, I do it part-time.
Are you on track to do full-time?
Yeah, eventually I do want to move into full-time. Right now I work remotely, so it's really beneficial. And I think it's important to show people that they can do that transition eventually, so they're kind of following my story and they're also doing the same for themselves.
When did you start your blog?
I always say that I've been blogging since before blog was a word. I was awful with money. And so I started reading personal finance books. I was using the blog to process my thoughts and whatever I was learning. And I wrote this blog post called Get Rich Slowly. It went the 2005 version of viral.
When you sold, is that how you became wealthy, or were you already wealthy before then?
So I started the blog because I wanted to document my journey out of debt. And the blog began to generate income very quickly, so that by 15 months into it, it had replaced the income from my day job. And I was able to quit and make that my full-time thing. I was already building wealth quickly, but by selling the blog, I was able to do it very quickly.
So the day was going amazing so far. I got to meet and see some really cool people, but I was still curious if there was someone out there who had made even more money. So I ended up calling a few people that I knew that had sold their companies so that I could interview them. How long did it take you to get to let's say $1,000 a month?
Probably within a year, I would guess.
Do you think that that's still possible for somebody now?
I think so, definitely.
If somebody wanted to make $100,000 a year online, what would you tell them to do?
If they want to do it early, probably freelance, and you can get paid immediately and build a brand at the same time.
How did you make your first $1,000 online?
Probably with my blog, but after that, freelancing was what really took my income to the next level. I realized that freelancing is a very quick way to make very good money. I was well paid as a bank manager. I'm very thankful that I'm making about 50% more.
Wow, okay. So these last two people actually made millions of dollars with their companies. Let's figure out how. How did you become wealthy?
By selling handkerchiefs online. Yes. And that's how I was able to get a real name tag that's actually printed, as opposed to one that's been handwritten. When you're big time selling handkerchiefs, that's what happens.
That's fair. How long did it take you to make $1,000 online?
Probably within the first 3 weeks.
What?
Yeah, because we were running ads.
What has been the best month of revenue that you've ever had?
I would say 200-something thousand.
How did that feel?
It felt good for about a day. I mean, I'm being serious, right? I mean, you look at it, you maybe celebrate, and then you just move on.
Were you already at a level of wealth before you sold your site? Or was that the big moment?
I was already well off before I sold the business. That being said, multi-million-dollar exit definitely helps.
Can you say the number?
$6 million.
What did that feel like when it hit the account?
Almost felt not real. I didn't expect it, I guess, in the end. It's is this actually happening? So it's definitely a surreal moment for me.
How long did that feeling last?
About a day or two, to be honest.
A day?
Well, as far as not your first, like, oh my God, this is real, and then all of a sudden, yes, it is real, and then, okay, what's next? Like, always looking towards the next thing.
So I thought that was amazing. If you were surprised too to just figure out how much some of these personal finance experts were making, be sure to like and subscribe to this channel so you can get more personal finance tips from us. This was Bobby. See you in the next video.